All right, welcome back to another video, and today I want to talk about Disney's Gargoyles Bronx by NECA. Now this is Bronx, the ultimate action figure. Hey, if you're a Gargoyles fan, you're gonna love this. They made this guy to a T, my friends, to a T. All right, so this guy comes with a few things. Before we get into taking a look at Bronx here, let's get into taking a look at the accessories that he comes with. Starting off, we have this, which looks like a piece of a tree, but it's not, it's actual meat. So this slab of meat that Bronx comes with, look at that detail. I mean, the way they did that, that's very nice. The marbling on the inside, it looks like a charred piece of meat, doesn't look raw, it looks like it's been cooked to a medium type of cook. So not bad. Really cool, something for him to eat. Next we have Bronx alternate head. Now this is cool because his mouth is, you know, made open. It's not hinged. It's just, that's just the way it's, you know, the cat, I can't even think, the cast. That's not even probably the proper word I'm thinking of. But anyway, the mold. It's molded with his mouth open like this. Nice white teeth. You can see the tongue in there, which is really nice. And the eyes, the nose, the face, the ears, everything, even the little horns on the side here. Very cool. Nicely done. And plus it has the peg hole in there, and just pegs right onto the figure. And if you wanted to, the reason why this is open like so is because you can put the slab of meat in his mouth like this. And that's what he would look like. Okay, nicely done. Next we have Goliath's wings. And these are pretty cool. So let's just take a quick look. These are the folded wings that everybody's been wanting, that come, and they come with Bronx. So look, you have the pegs that peg into Goliath's back. They fold over the shoulder and they are soft. They're not that candy coated plastic like the open wings that Goliath comes with. They're bent at the end. These things are huge, even here. So I will show these off on Goliath at the end of the video. But here's the back. Look at that leathering. I mean, beautiful. Beautiful. Very well done. NECA has, with these figures here, NECA has gone, wow. That's all I can say about that. Okay, so now let's get into talking about Bronx himself. Now, Bronx, of course, he is their dog. And in the cartoon, I don't remember him doing a whole lot. I mean, he was there. He was always hanging out with, I think it was Hudson, if I'm not mistaken. So if anybody remembers, you know, leave it in the comments, but I believe it was Hudson he was always hanging out with. Excuse me. So yeah, anyway, here he is. He's just casted in this bluish with that slight gray wash over the body to give that muscle texture a nice lift. And I mean, he is muscular all the way through. I mean, you want to talk about a terror dog? Yeah. I mean, you know, the terror dogs were crazy in Ghostbusters. This dude here, man, he's just all sorts of muscle everywhere. So you know he's gonna be a strong contender if he ever came at you. Okay, so once again, looking at the other face sculpt, this face sculpt I like on him because it does have an articulated jaw, which we will go over here in a second. Nice paint. Love the way they did the teeth, the eyes, just all white, and the nice little gray wash on top of the head to bring out some of the detail in them. Very well done. The black on the claws. I mean, there's not really much to talk about when it comes to paint apps. I mean, you have a little bit of white on the bottom of him, but that's about it. All right, so let's get into the articulation. So the articulation, this big piece back here will move up and down, and his head moves up and down a little bit. So if you move his head all the way up, you can actually get his jaw. Oh, come on. Now I'm trying to do it on camera. And I can't do it. Okay, move his head all the way up and you should be able to pull his jaw down. Okay, yeah, don't cooperate with me. I don't care. Whatever. Yeah, so I'm not, for whatever reason, I can't get his jaw to move. Off camera I can get it to open, and I mean open wide. Give me a second and I will get this open because I know it opens a little bit more than that. It doesn't open as wide as the other, but it does open just a tad bit more. So just give me a second, because doing it on camera, I'm kind of struggling. But the jaw is articulated. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we are. I got the jaw to open up a little bit more, but that's as far as it's gonna open, and that's fine too. But nice, because you have, excuse me, one where he has his mouth wide open where he can carry the piece of meat. And then you have this part, this head where his jaw's articulated where you can open and close it. I mean, I wouldn't go yanking on it. I didn't have to yank on it to open it up, but it's just a certain way to do it. See, there we go. That time it went real nice. Anyway, articulation on the head. He has the head tilt. He can look down to a certain point because of the neck. He can look up this far, and you can move the neck up so he can actually look up. So that's pretty cool. His legs, they can move forward and backwards. He has a swivel here at the elbow. Then down here, he has the swivel at, I guess you would say, his ankle swivels a little bit, and then his feet are articulated. They move. They don't move that much, but they do move. The elbows are like a single joint, so they do move. Just mine's really stiff. And then you have the back legs. So you have the first knee, which bends in or goes forward this far. Then you have the ankle, where this will actually swivel and doesn't really move forward and back too much. And then you have the foot, and where that can pivot. So when you want to make him look like he's walking, let's see if I can do this on camera here. You just have to adjust him a little bit, and there you go. You can have him like this, like he's coming at you. Just gotta fix this back leg a little bit. There you go. Come on. I think I have it. There we go. Just a little bit too forward. There it is. Just not back enough. And there you go. And there it looks like he's coming at you. All right, so let me get this guy settled. I only have one person out, and that's Goliath. I'm gonna pop those wings on him, and I'm gonna show that off, and then we're gonna end this review. All right, so with that being said, here is Bronx and Goliath together. You can see how the wings fit beautifully on Goliath. This is what everybody's been waiting for with these figures here. As far as with Goliath, even though you had to get the wings, you had to get Bronx to get the wings. I mean, that's fine. It's a great addition to be able to do that, because those wings take up a lot of real estate. And when it comes down to it, if you are a Gargoyles fan, or even if you just want to get them because they are cool, and NECA has done a bang up job with these figures. They have brought something to the table that is fabulous. The sculpting, the detail, everything. So yeah, even if you just want to have a demonic looking gargoyle in your collection, you can pull that off, because Goliath comes with an alternate head where he's kind of screaming or yelling or whatever, and it's not so docile like the one that's on him now, and the wings spread out, and yeah, he's very menacing looking. Now Goliath comes with a plethora of stuff as well, but you know, if you guys haven't seen any of those reviews, they're out there. I didn't do a review on mine just because there had been just so many out there. But with that being said, Bronx here is another addition. Even if you don't have any of the other Gargoyles and you just want to get Bronx because he's a cool looking dog, that's fine too. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you are a Gargoyles fan, you're gonna love having this guy in your collection. Just wow. I mean, yeah, the joints might be a little stiff on Goliath. You know, you guys know the deal. Warm them up and you get them moving and stuff like that. But you want to just pose them out there. You want to have them all together. You have your collection. I mean, fabulous. Just fabulous. They did a bang up job with this. He does, you know, Bronx doesn't come with a ton of accessories, but the alternate head, which I have on there now, the piece of meat plus the wings and the one with the articulated jaw, I mean, that's enough. And to me, that's worth the price of admission. I mean, This guy here, I didn't pay a bundle for him, so that's fine. And I wouldn't recommend anybody paying a bundle for this guy. So if you can get him, I mean, I had to wait forever to get to find him in a store out here in New York where I live, but I got him. I found him at Newberry Comics in the mall. It was the last one. So yeah, and that was the only one I've seen. I haven't seen any other. You can order these on Big Bad Toy Store and stuff like that as well if you're looking to order them on there. I'm not pitching Big Bad Toy Store. I'm just saying you can order them off of there as well. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. I know it's a short one, but that's okay. Sometimes we need to have these short ones, right? I appreciate everybody who is new to the channel, everybody who's been here since the beginning, and everybody who has come since then. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching these videos. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Thank you, because without you guys, I couldn't be doing this. Now, with that being said, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment down below as always. And as always, hit that notification bell so you never miss out on anything new that we are putting up on the channel. And yeah, I will catch you all on the flippity flip.